felzbug, and I'm back with another review. Oh man, and this is gonna be Bumblebee. Oh come on, how many bumblebees is there gonna be? I mean, I know, he's the upgraded version, but I'm just getting weary. I'm really wearied out, Bumblebee. Bumblebee, you gotta do something to help reinvigorate yourself, because, man, I am just tired of seeing your face around. I'm just only being honest. I know lots of people love Bumblebee, but, man, I am just so beat out. I'm hoping this is good. So, yeah, let's just go and take a look. And it says Evolution 2 pack right there. Duo Evolution. Duo Evolution. Oh, well, right there. I guess it twice. And that's it. Bumblebee. Yeah. Age and E-Dad. Wow. That must be like an internet dad or something. Wow. I don't know what that's about. So, yeah, let's turn to the side. And we got nothing. And the back. Right there. Bumblebee Evolution 2 pack. And it's got the little Bumblebee. 10 steps. And the new one is 18 steps. Yeah. But he does have those cool Voltron spinny things from the vehicle Voltron. And who don't like that? So, yeah, that might be fun. So, yeah, 22 of... What? 22 of OE 30. Wow, they kind of mussed that up on the back there. Yeah, that's a mistake. Hold on, Handy Hand. Show that up there. Because just take a look at that for a minute. Now, I hope it focuses in. But it says 22 of 03. 30. I hope you can see it. I mean, it's really weird. I never noticed that when I picked it up. So, yeah, right there. 22 of OE 30. That's funny. Alright, so, yeah, let's turn again. And we got the little side. They got a nice little G1 representation of Bumblebee there. And it says Autobot Intelligence Specialist. Okay, so yeah, there you go. And it's got in French and in Espanol. So if you can read that, you can check it out. So back to the front, and there it is. And it says only at Toys R Us. So I'm real glad there's a Toys R Us in my city. So yeah, so let's open it up and take another look at B. And one thing I will say, I do like that nod to the G1. That does look good. It always does look good. Warms my heart. So, yeah, let's check you out, B, again. Oh, man. I'm not so enthused on this. I gotta be honest. Alright. Alright, so here is Bumblebee in his vehicular mode. And I will say, in car mode, it does look good. I mean, it looks like, you know, the car it's supposed to be. I guess the Camaro, concept Camaro. So it looks alright. I do wish, as always, I always want them to paint the hubcaps, but they don't. Could have used a few more paint apps, you know, on the back. Could have used it. But, you know, it is vehicle mode. It does the job. It looks like, you know, it's supposed to be. And it does have nice details. And it actually looks like, on this side, it looks like that should have been an Autobot symbol there. And there are lots of little details, you know, throughout. They really did a nice molding job on it. But, yeah, it's all little panels. That's what I don't like about transforming them. There's so many little parts that connect, and it's kind of just trying to snap them all into place, getting it all lined up is really more frustrating than fun. And if you don't have a fun transformation, for me it can kill a figure. Now here's, of course, the high-octane Bumblebee, just so you can see them together for size comparison. So, we put them on top of each other. It's a little bit smaller than the high-octane Bumblebee, car-wise. So, just to see the two of them together. And they do look nice together, these two guys together. Actually, I wish it probably would have been better if they put these two guys together instead of the little figure that they put in with it. Yeah. So, yeah, there he is. So we'll get to the transformating part. Let's go. Alright, now here is the Generations Bumblebee that they put in with it. You know, which is, you know, it came, before it came with a helicopter gun. And, yeah, I think the yellow on this one is better than the original one, because I gave away my original one. I still did Takara, but I gave away the original. So, he comes with a gun here, and the trick of the gun is that when you pull back here, it becomes a longer, bigger gun. That's it. So that is what comes with them. So he goes with this to this. And so, yeah, it's a nice little gimmick. There you go. So he comes with a gun. Figure-wise, there he is. And let's just put him with, there's his partner. So you can see the two of them together. You know, they did, you know, paint the headlights. They painted the grill on the side. But on the back, they've got the Autobot symbol. And they painted these rear lighty things, I guess. Yep. So this guy's real simple. Simple transformation on this guy. And this, I think, is a really good figure. I enjoy this figure a lot. So, yeah. How to transform him? Well, you're going to separate up here. See, you just come over here, separate the arms like this. Separate them, and you do the nice accordion right here and here like that. So you're basically pushing, you can push out like this and like this. Fold it this way. Feet come down. They're going to swing down like this. Open them up. And we'll push down on the feet. Push down on the feet. And that's going to make his legs. Come back here when you push down. And there's a little tab. A little tab there that connects right in here. So it locks in. Rotate the arms down. And there you have Bumblebee. You know, this is much more the G1, and it is a much better yellow, because the other one was really a light yellow, and you couldn't see any of the details. But here, you know, there's the face. Good details on the face right there. Good paint apps. And, you know, this, I think, is the better part of the two figures. But everybody's buying it for the modern Bumblebee. So, yeah, so there he is. Looking pretty nice. So let me just go here, and then we'll put him to the side. So there he is, just like that. And, yep, that's the little extra Bumblebee, the Generations Bumblebee. Alright. Alright, so let's go to the transformating. So flip open the bottom, and this is a storage for his little, I don't know, spiky star things right here. So, you know, no real details on, just all molded in black. I don't know, they remind me of Voltron. The vehicle Voltron. And I don't care what anybody says, I love vehicle Voltron too. He was awesome. Alright, so now you're supposed to take the arms and move the arms out. But first, I'm going to separate the sides here and here. And I do like to do this a little bit. So I don't want them to rub up against. Now, you got to pull these down. But the problem is, this part here has tabs. So you got to kind of pull down like this. That's why I like to unhinge the other part. And it is very, very tight. So right there. And you pull down the arms. Okay, once we pull down the arms, now you're going to go and rotate. Okay, this side part, rotate it down. And then this part, we're going to flip. So again, this part here, this way. And then we're going to pull this part down over the wheel like this. So that's his arms. Alright, now we're going to go open up the chest and push down. We're going to push down this piece into the chest. So you double fold it so it fits in there, and then close it up. That's the chest. Alright, now we're going to go get the legs. So we're going to go back here and just grab these guys and pull up so it's out of the way. Move this and this. Alright. Now this part here is going to come around. So we're going to move the foot down, and this part goes down like this. And again, come over here and part here, pull down. This goes down and this flips like this. Now we're going to just rotate. Don't rotate the waist, but you just rotate the hips to get to here. And once you do that, push this guy back and then rotate that up. So I'm going to show it from the back. So you're going to rotate this, get this into the back, close it, and just moving things around. This part here already moved. So that goes over there, covering up the back. And then you take the little spinny things, and they're going to go here. And I do this before I close the back, because otherwise things move around. And you're going to have to pull it out anyway to put it there. So then, just like that in the back, you're here. Arms, there you go. And oh, close this. So the windshields go like this, and there's Bumblebee in his robot mode. And really, I don't enjoy this transformation at all. This is my biggest problem. I don't enjoy it. There might be some people who really like it, but yeah, this is one that I just can't get into. So yeah, let's get to the details. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm on Bumblebee. I'm just not feeling it at all. Alright, and here we have Bumblebee in his vehicular mode, and it's a little off center there, but you can see that teeny tiny Autobot symbol. Now that is a really nice feature right there, that they actually went and put that much detail in there, and the fact that he has a mask. I mean, I just wanted to show that off because I want to give the figure a real fair shake. Because when I first opened them up, and actually I did one review before this, and I really didn't like it. I'll be honest. But then I said, you know what? I'm kind of mean to Bumblebee a little bit, so let me give him a little bit of time. And I played with him more, and then I appreciated a lot more of the stuff that they did. I think it's a very flawed figure, but it's not, as bad as I first felt it was. And, like, things that help it are, this here, the helmet, which you can go and flip up. It flips down, and then you can flip it up. I do think it looks better down than up, because here's the Bumblebee, but the Bumblebee face does have light piping. And I loves me some light piping. So right there, and he looks really angry when it's like that. So that's nice. There are details on the figure that are pretty nice. There are things about it that they did a nice job, and then there's things that I really don't like. Now, one thing I did want to show is for the hand, and I think it's a nice little feature. Is, of course, you have where it flips around to show his gun, which is nice, but then you got this, and it's kind of, but that's complaining. That's me being picky. And it's probably me picking on Bumblebee, because there's been so many Bumblebee toys that it's really, when a new one comes out, it's almost like, oh, Bumblebee. But I gotta be, if I want to do reviews, I gotta be fair to every figure. And yeah, I try to be, because I know there's lots of fans of Bumblebee who are like, yes, new Bumblebee, but I've never been the biggest Bumblebee fan. But the details on it are pretty good. A lot of the figures have this problem. I mean, Crossfire has it too, where it's just flat out the door. covering up the fist, and even Hound, which is a great figure, has that same problem. He's got that piece covering up his arm, and it just bugs me a bit. The thing that bothers me the most, actually, is the transformation. I really don't enjoy it. It's not fun. But, you know, we have to look at the figures for what they are, not what we want to be. So, you know, it's alright. It's an alright figure in my book. Go to the back. You have sides. You can put the spinny wheels over here. There's the back. And back to the front, side, and then front. And like I said, it's Bumblebee. I mean, my first reaction was I hated it 100%. Now I don't hate it, but it's just a pretty average figure for me. Alright, so articulation, well, Bumblebee has his head on a ball joint, which he can do the 360 all the way around. Right there, his shoulders will move up this way, and then he has a rotation over here, so you can get his arm up. Not 360 around. Well, I guess if you move things around, you might be able to. But there, of course they go out. Elbow, above the elbow, 90 degrees for the elbow. Waist, no waist articulation. The legs, yep, they go all the way around. All the way around, 360. It's on that fake ratchet, so it's pretty tight, nice. So he's got that there. Can spin around 360 there. And right here, part of the transformation, it does spin below that hip. And then he has the knee. If this part is in, your knee is limited there. If you open it up, you can get further. You get a 90 degree on that knee. He does have extra movement here and at the heel. So you do have a lot of articulation in him. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with him. So, yeah. So that's the details on Bumblebee. And for me, he's okay. But I would, between the two, I would actually go with the Octane. High Octane Bumblebee. I think, for me, is a better figure. There are some nice things about this one. Like, I do like the mask. But I really don't like this transformation. It's kind of annoying. So let's get to the summation. I think you know where it's going. Alright, time for the summation. Well, this was a hard one. Because actually my very first reaction when I first got him was, oh man, I hate this toy. That was just my first reaction. It really was. I really didn't like it at all. But I said, wait a minute, felzbug. That's not fair. And I know a reason why I don't like them is I'm burnt out on bumblebees. I mean, there's just so many bees. And it's so, you know, hard to impress with bumblebees. So I thought, alright, I'll give him a few days and I'll do this again. So I did, and he has started to grow on me. I mean, yeah, it's not the worst toy. It's not the best. Far from the best. I can't even say, oh, not the best. It's far from the best. It's like average, but the low average for me. I mean, the transformation, it's got some unique stuff, but it's not fun. It's not fun to transform them. And I just end up like feeling it didn't work for me. It really didn't. Is he nice? He's nice. Is he shiny? No. Shiny for me means, is it something that you want? And for me, no, it's not something I want. Is it good? He's okay, I guess. But am I going to eat him? No. But that don't mean you shouldn't get him. If you see him and you think, wow, I like it, then by all means pick him up. But this is not the figure for me. I just really not impressed with him. I got him. He'll probably sit on my shelf, but I'm sure he'll go in the culling. when it's time to get rid of my Transformers, because I ain't got a lot of room here in Taiwan. So I have to do cullings every once in a while. So yeah, he might go in the culling. Well, I'm pretty sure he will. So for me, I just stick with High Octane Bumblebee. I enjoy that figure a lot more than this one. So yeah, I wanted to be impressed by this bee because I thought, wow, it's something different. But it just ends up being more the same. And the little panely arms, I don't like that. They're just the doors covered up. Yeah. Some neat stuff, not enough for me to like it. But if you like it, good. Enjoy. For me, pass. Yeah, so average toy. Average toy. You know, I'm sad because I did want to. Oh wait, I almost forgot to mention that one. The Generations figure is nice. So if you get both of them, and for me here in Taiwan, I paid the same price for this as I did for a single figure. So it's a little bonus, so you can feel better about that. But yeah, it's okay. So man, I didn't get to eat nothing. Bye.